Okay, this is a story that originated in Japan, and it's called The Adventures of Little Peachling. Many hundred years ago, there lived a woodcutter and his wife. One day, the woodcutter went up into the forest to cut some wood and gather some sticks for the rest of the week. While the woodcutter was up in the forest, the wife decided to go down to the river to gather some water and wash their clothes for the rest of the week. While she was down there, a peach floated by. She picked it up and decided that it would be the perfect peach to bring home to her husband as a treat. Took it home and decided whether or not they should eat it because it was so perfect. But then, as it was sitting on the counter, the peach broke in half and out came a little boy. The woodcutter and his wife had been trying for a kid for a while, but was pretty unsuccessful. So they decided to take in the little peachling, and they named him Momotaro, which in Japanese means little peachling. Little peachling grew up to be a brave and strong little boy who was very independent. He liked to pretend fight in the forest nearby their house and go up and collect sticks with his father. Peachling loved his parents, but one day he decided that he needed to go out and slay the ogres. The ogres had lived in Japan for many years, but were known for stealing riches from people. So Peachling decided to take it upon himself to go and slay the ogres. He knew that when the ogres were slayed, they would automatically give him the riches that he could use so that his dad didn't have to go into the forest and chop wood anymore. So the Peachling set along, but before he left, his mother made him the best millet dumplings in Japan. So he took them with his basket and he started walking over to the ogre land. On his way to the ogre land, he met a dog. And the dog said, "Kia, Kia, Kia, where are you going, little peachling?" And the peachling answered, "I'm off to slay the ogres." And the dog responded, "If you give me one of those millet dumplings, I will help you." So he gave him a millet dumpling, and along they went. So the peachling continued going over to the ogres. And on his way, he met a frog. "Ken, Ken, Ken, where are you going, little peachling?" the frog asked. Peachling answered that he was off to slay the ogres. So he gave him a millet dumpling, and they carried on until they met a bird. And then the bird decided that he would join them as well if he gave him one of the millet dumplings. So little peachling gave him a millet dumpling, and they carried on their way. Along the way, they met a monkey as well, and the monkey said that he would join them as long as he gave him a dumpling. So little peachling gave him a dumpling, and then he went on their way. Once they got to Ogre Island, they saw that the fence was there, and the monkey helped climb up the fence. The bird flew over, and little peachling kicked the gate open to let them all in. They went across the moat, and they got into Ogre Island. Little peachling still had a few dumplings left, so he left them over to attract the ogres to come over. And then they went through, and they slayed all the ogres. And the ogres gave them all their money and prizes and silver and gold because they had slayed him. So little peachling decided he would stay on Ogre Island until one day he got sad and missed his family. So he went back home and gave his family all of his gold, and they lived happily ever after. The end.